The word is local.
Welcome back to the show,
local.
Folks. Local.
Well, local. What's going on right now?
What do you got? What's on the
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you what's going on at the end of the month here on the 30th. Outlaws and Lawmen. If you've ever been over to, I think it goes on at Muskogee Civic Center, but there's also an after party over at Max's. Outlaws and Lawmen is a biker poker run that's done by the Shriners. Again, the Shriners who's doing so much stuff over Muskogee. You've got them doing the Flying Fez Wine Festival thing. The Shriners are doing Outlaws and Lawmen. In the last 3 years, it's been one of the largest poker runs outside of a lake in this part of Oklahoma, I heard. The lakes have the giant ones.
We're having a poker run.
What?
Tahlequah's having a poker run.
They are? I didn't hear about that. We'll tell about that next week. Another thing I want to talk about, since this is about planning for the holidays. It's a little farther out. I'll get to the local stuff here recently. Diamond Head Resort on the 22nd, which we know, as we've said now, is the holiday weekend.
Yeah,
they've got Red Eye Gravy on Friday, and they've been doing it every year. They're very good parties. I went last year and the year before last.
We're going to be out there.
You're going to be out there?
Yeah.
We're going to be out there. You're going to be out there. We'll be out there.
We're going to be out there.
Friday's Red Eye Gravy. Saturday's Thomas Trapp and Purple Traders and David Kay.
Yeah.
And I've been there the last 2 or 3 years, and it's really kind of a strange combination because usually when you're in the bar scene here in Tahlequah partying with these bands, it's all local. Out there, you've got all the people that are on the river, floating the river, coming out to party, and it's a great scene.
It's a nice mix.
And I got one more thing I want to mention to you. Levon Helm is coming to the Walton Performing Arts Center over in Fayetteville, and also to Cain's in June. They sold out almost all they sold out of the 1,400 tickets, they sold about 800 to 900 of them the first couple weeks in Fayetteville. And then the tickets slowed down. And then my buddy, Randy Stratton, who's a friend of Levon Helm's, called over here and we had us put an ad, this ad right here, in the Current for Levon Helm's show over in Fayetteville. Within a matter of about 5 days from this ad coming out, they sold the rest of the tickets. They sold another 400 tickets, and I know there's actually, as of this morning, 70 tickets left to see Levon Helm with an incredible killer band.
This is his last tour, correct? Or rumored to be his...
I just really can't say anything right now about that. I would say don't miss Levon Helm either at the Fayetteville Walton Performing Arts Center or Cain's the next day. It's going to be a special show. Lots of special guests. I had all kinds of names being dropped to me on the phone. A lot of special guests are coming in for that show. And this has got to do with Levon Helm and his career, and it's, you know, he's 70 years old. And, you know, you just don't go out and play a lot when you're 70 years old. And he recovered from that cancer operation. Okay? Let me just tell you about a few more things going on locally. Outlaw Sons Band is having a CD release party at Brewdog's this coming Friday night.
Brewdog's. Good place to go see some music.
Yeah, good place to go see some music. Another local thing going on is Wanda Watson, your friend, is going to be playing at the Village Pub down in Fort Smith.
She's a lover.
Yeah. You know, I already mentioned Max's Garage, but Infinity is going to be over there, and they've been playing around a whole lot now. Have you seen them?
No, but I hear the name more and more and more and more.
Okay, well, Cat Daddy and Love Pushers, a new name for Cat Daddy, and the Love Pushers. I've never heard that before.
You've said that on the show.
Not the Love Pushers.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got a spell checker right here, right next to me. Fax checker.
That's a memory checker.
It's going to be over at Jasper's Saddle Club. And then I'm going to...
We got 30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Oh, my gosh. Brandon Clark Band's going to be at Brewdog's. And Mighty Kind is going to be at Roxy's Roost Saturday, the 15th. Coming up.
Yeah. Bonnie is flying in especially for
that gig. That's a very special thing.
Correct.
Bonnie will be here.
Okay, kids, it's time for a little trip down rock and roll memory lane. We're getting ready to scoot on over to In Tune Music. Tahlequah's Music Center. Mikey B is going to bring you some more memories from his archives. So, Mikey B!
Hi, I'm Michael from In Tune Music, Tahlequah's Music Center, and yes, it's time for another trip down rock and roll memory lane. What are we going to do, guys? You know, I'm going to talk to you today about somebody with some Oklahoma ties, and that's Junior Brown. That's right, Junior Brown. Austin, Texas, best kept secret for a long time. At 44 years old, Junior Brown has done a lot of different things in his past. A few years ago, he was able to play Max's Garage in Muskogee. And a lot of times he plays bigger venues than that. So we were real lucky to see him close to home in a garage, okay? I got a couple of pictures from that show I'm going to show you tonight. Here are a couple I took of Junior Brown. Give him a good look there. And here is a poster from that evening featuring the warm-up artist, Tahlequah's own Red Eye Gravy. That's right, Junior Brown, Red Eye Gravy. If you missed it, I'm sorry. But anyway, in Austin, Texas, when he first started playing guitar, he was also playing lap steel and slide guitar, but it was kind of awkward switching from one instrument to the next. So one time he had a dream that why not make one machine that'll do everything. They make double neck guitars, they make double neck lap steel, so why not a double neck guitar? So he got a guitar maker to make him his own personal guitar that's both a Hawaiian slack steel and a lead guitar. And if you've ever seen the guy, he is something else to believe in concert. He just really is for such a young man. But he was already making a name for himself in Austin back in the late 60s when he was just a teenager. Something else I want to share with you. In the mid-1980s, Junior taught guitar under Leon McAuliffe, the legendary guitar player for Bob Wills' Texas Playboys. He taught at Oklahoma's Hank Thompson School of Music, which is part of Rogers State College here in Oklahoma. That's right, Junior Brown actually taught guitar here in Oklahoma for Rogers State College in the 1980s when he was a much younger man. He also, while he worked there, he met his lovely wife, who still plays rhythm guitar for him in the band. If you get a chance to go see him, whether he's playing the Grand Ole Opry, whether he's playing Austin City Limits, or whether he's playing Max's Garage in your backyard, go see him. You won't regret it. It's a good time. My name's Michael from Intune Music, Tahlequah's Music Center, and you're watching another trip down Rock and Roll Memory Lane. Yeah! You're watching INTV, and don't you forget it. Will that work?
Okay, what another riveting, informative trip down Rock and Roll Memory Lane. Folks, one of the coolest things about Intune Music is not only the stuff that he has there, but I mean, this Rock and Roll Memory Lane stuff, I mean, that's just stuff that he's got hanging up.
Can I say something, just cut in on you? I do it anyway. I'm just going to do it. I'm used to taking instruments to guitar places to get them fixed or in a music shop, and it takes a long time. My middle son's taking guitar lessons, getting ready to take guitar lessons from someone you're going to have here as a guest today, I think, a guest.
Ronnie James Dio?
Yeah, take guitar lessons here in town. And so I have an old Martin guitar in my room that was, my bedroom, that the action was off and the strings were busted and old. So I took it up over there Friday for Mikey to fix it. And I'm used to waiting a week or two to get something fixed. His wife called me, Bobby called me on Saturday and said his guitar's ready. Now that's in tune.
He does a lot of repairs and stuff like that. But what I was trying to say was that he's got. You just go in there and you see all this cool stuff on the walls. You don't see music stores like that. So with that being said, we got to cut out the commercial.
And repairs.
We'll be right back.